So let's begin.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Ankit Malik this side from Gurgaon Myshopdeal, and today I have a very special guest in the today's introductory video. Along with me is Kunal sir from the House of Abhinandan Lodha. Welcome Kunal sir.
Pleasure
About
is all mine.
yeah. So there's a lot of buzz about what is the how the Gurgaon market and the Delhi NCR market is growing day by day in terms of the potential buyer or the potential investors, and the people keep on investing in good brands and the quality brands. So our customers would also like to know a little journey of the HOBL and the House of Abhinandan Lodha.
Certainly, it's my privilege to be a part of your podcast, Malik Saab. My name is Kunal Ranji, as you rightly introduced me. Main thing is that we Indians, we Desis, have been ace investors when it comes to very safe, return-oriented asset class, as well as very outrageous when it comes to stock market. And what our ancestors used to do was only land, no stock market, no FDs. Okay, कुछ कोई instruments थे ही नहीं. We are talking about an asset class where that has been the real asset, which we call it as the real estate. Okay, so gold also takes birth from land, not the vice versa. Right?
Yeah.
So keeping in mind, we are talking about the oldest asset, that is land. एंड हमने बीच में कैंपेन की थी कि ज़मीन से बनते हैं हम, ज़मीन से बनते हो आप. So it gives us everything. Okay. So House of Abhinandan Lodha, I'm proud to announce that House of Abhinandan Lodha, that's who we are.
Yeah.
And the abbreviation we use in our day-to-day life is HOABL. More than HOABL just being a larger than life brand for buying land, the largest and the oldest asset class. We call it as we are making ourselves as a lifestyle brand, where because we are master craftsmen and we are great storytellers when it comes to buying land. Land and your home on land gives you a beautiful story of appreciation, and at the same time it gives you a great lifestyle because we are the larger brand, just not for land, but it's for giving a great
So
lifestyle.
how the origin of the House of Abhinandan Lodha had happened, and how it comes into the market कि भाई we have to expand in different states and different part of cities, and who is the mastermind behind launching this brand?
Certainly, our DNA has always been into real estate. We, the House of Abhinan and Lodha, in fact, we had a very humble beginning. Uh, this is what actually translates us to be a true opportunist, Malik Bhai. The main thing is that during COVID, okay, uh, we thought, we did a lot of research, and we got to know that definitely there is a very, very, very big niche in the investment class which has never been highlighted. ना कि उसका उच्चार या उसका उद्धार हुआ है.
Right.
Like something who would reformat this old asset class in a new packaging and present it as the most versatile, the most liquid, the most revenue generating, and the most versatile asset class, that is land, जिसको हम जमीन कहते हैं, right? So House of Abhidan and Lodha ventured into land buying with lot of scientific and strategic approach. क्योंकि देखिएगा कोई भी जमीन का इस विश्व भर में अगर उद्धार हुआ है तो आइदर जमीन की स्कैरसिटी की वजह से हुआ है, कुछ सेल्स इज ऑल अबाउट डिमांड एंड सप्लाई. Where there is more supply, the prices are going to be low. Where there is less supply, the prices are going to go up.
Yeah, definitely. It's a market of demand and supply.
It is the rule of sales.
But how the brand House of Abhinandan Lodha think that first they have to enter only and only with the concept of the land in different cities in spite of bringing the different products which are in the part of real estate journey, like commercials also there, like different segments are also there, but you strategically focus only on one product, which is your streamlined product, just making a good amenities, good clubhouse, and let the people build their own home in that part of land.
Right.
And how you identify that which cities we have to begin it, and how we proceed slowly and gradually to these cities in the coming and nearby future.
Absolutely. Uh, what we did is, see, I don't think so. There is no one in our nation who doesn't love the water body. Okay,
Yeah.
we always spoke about. We, in fact, many of our projects had that analogy given by the marketing team to us, which was so real. Like we humans are all glued up to the water bodies, the water feature, the sound of water, and that's how it is. Okay, so that's the reason why we came up with that philosophy. We came up with the choice of land parcel at the most exotic locations of the western coast of India, which was a great opportunity for us as well as our ace investors like for yourself and few others. I do potentially see you as our investor as well. uh, so considering all those facets, we ventured into the western belt of India, that is Konkan, which was absolutely unexplored, but very exotic and very niche. Uh, so we ventured into Dapoli. We had a smashing launch of a very large land parcel of close to 108 acres. Then we over-explored Konkan because we saw हमारे देशवासियों का एक्चुअली समुद्र किनारे के लोकेशन के लिए एक प्रेम, एक भाव, और वो चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए वी एक्सपांडेड आवर फुटप्रिंट वाइडली इन कोंकण. Then when we mastered the craft and art to make a location as a great asset class, because it was at the right point, we spread our wings, we spread our footprint to Goa, and then we made a big market in Goa as well.
Yeah, Imperial Goa was one of the biggest
Yes.
landmark which just launched, and within
Yes.
the 7 days it's entirely sold out.
Right.
And it's operational, functioning and running, managed by the chain of your own in-house first hospitality brand,
You are right.
the Miraz.
You're right. So I would definitely throw some light on mirrors later. Main thing is in our industry, in real estate industry, uh, there is a different philosophy with which the market gets driven. But we have never been the followers, but we have been the market leaders, and hence the big names and the young names in the industry follow us. We set the trend,
Right.
Malik ji, because our approach, our House of Abhinandan and Lodha's approach towards buying land parcels, choosing the locations and then choosing the land parcels is 100% in sync with what the government is focused towards. What the government is focused towards is investing into land parcels, locations where infrastructure development can give government and the public a great benefit and a greater yield over the period of time.
Yeah,
That's where we
yeah, that is
invest.
the best part which I like about the House of Abhinandan Lodha, that whatever the product you launch, you have the full RERA certificate, the
Absolutely.
full documentation, you have the full everything,
Yes.
that any customer who are approaching the House of Abhinandan Lodha can check the RERA number, the everything, and then they begin their product.
Absolutely.
So that's the best part in terms of transparency, in terms of the ease for the benefit of the customer, in terms of selecting the product of his own choice,
Absolutely.
and in terms of the capital appreciation also.
And Malik ji, when I call HABL as our company, okay, it's my brand. I call it as my brand.
We called it our brand.
Yes, we call it as our brand. That sounds so beautiful. So main thing is Malik ji, हाउस ऑफ अभिनंदन लोधा की एक फिलॉसफी रही है, अगर हम जो जगह पे, जो लोकेशन पे गवर्नमेंट एक फुटप्रिंट डाल रही है, हमारे भारत देश का सबसे बड़ा निवेशक सरकार ही है, कि उनका उपदेश होता है प्रगति, उन्नति, एंड देन रिटर्न ऑन कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट.
Absolutely.
It's the same logic which we have, is the same logic which my investor also has. So when the objective of the government, which is infrastructure growth and taxes collection, money, etc., rolling back to the government in terms of taxes and duties, our requirement lands up being when we follow a huge infrastructure boom location, okay, there is organic growth any which ways because of the connectivity and infrastructure projects coming up. When there is movement, when there is connectivity, when there is lot of demand created by us for the investors to invest. When investors actually see logic and real time growth, factual growth, which is backed up with data, okay, opportunists do invest.
Marketing. The You are one of the most branded developer, which is just pioneer in the in terms of marketing, not only in pan India but across the globe. Just with the launch of the brands like in Ayodhya and in different products, the marketing is being done in the New York and the cities or the street of New
Even Dubai, as a
York,
matter of fact.
Dubai,
Yes.
and it's literally I'm witnessing the Ayodhya launch at New York, at the street of New York. It's literally amazing. No one can even
Yes.
think of, none of the developer even in the pan India can think of that level of marketing. So what's the concept behind launching that product globally like Ayodhya? And it's a sentiment that everyone, if the Indian citizen is sitting in Canada or US or at New York or at Texas, and they love to feel that Ayodhya is the birth of Sri Rama, and they have the opportunity to invest being sitting in some another country.
Yes.
With a lot of ease with the VC and all that.
Yes. So thanks a lot for sowing the seed of where I wanted to actually go. The thing is that when you ask me what is HOABL and how different is HOABL,
Yeah,
we are the house of Abhinandan Lodha and the largest branded land developer in our country.
in a very short
Uh,
span of time.
Absolutely, radically short. We are also the largest consumer tech brand in India.
Okay.
Okay, we have grown with leaps and bounds, with very realistic figures, because we believe. Sir, see Malik ji, uh, आपके और हमारे सर्वप्रथम निवेशकों का उपदेश ये है that they want to know whether a developer is fundamentally strong on the value, not the value of the land. We we basically sell on these four fundamental promises. Uh, One is value of transparency, promise of transparency, liquidity, security, and wealth. These are very simple. निवेशकों की एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत सिंपल है. हम बेसिकली ये उपदेश से, ये फंडामेंटल सच्चाई से हम क्लाइंट का सामना करते हैं और क्लाइंट को अपॉर्चुनिटी बताते हैं. क्लाइंट वर्चुअली आकर भी they experience the property, the experience of sales in much more detail than जितना कि उनको रूबरू आजमाने मिले. And when there is logic given for growth, logic and reality shown for truth, that is true information, transparency, documentation. Right. You named about RERA.
Right.
You named about legal paperwork. See, in land business, my client, many of the clients who have been buyers, they always have had experiences where एक है तो दूसरा नहीं तो तीसरा नहीं. Here, no questions asked. RERA registered property होती है, legally backed property होती है, project legal facts के साथ होता है, all legal paperwork is done, compliance is perfect. When you talk about what we commit is what we deliver. Everything is documented. हर एक चीज आपको CRM टीम, आपको एक पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप मैनेजर दिया जाता है. जैसे आपके इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के लिए एक पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजर होता है PMCs में, वैसे हाउस ऑफ अभिनंदन लोधा में एक RM होता है. एक आपके पोजेशन एक्सपीरियंस के लिए एक सेपरेट टीम होती है,
CRM
टीम होती है, CRM टीम होती है. मेरे हर एक क्लाइंट के जो एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, वो चीज़ को सराखों पर रखकर वी सेट अ प्रॉपर प्रोसेस, तो सिस्टमैटिक वे में उनको समझाकर उनको पोजीशन दिया जाता है. And that's what
I also personally know, because when I also invested the money of my investors in Dapoli, so the ease of the registration process is handled by your team, because a person from Delhi is going to Dapoli, the place which he never experienced.
Absolutely.
Go there, spend time, and just completed the registration process. Absolutely. And come smoothly. It's really a very recommendable job for the backend team also.
Malik ji, thanks a lot for making my second statement being very easily coming out, all thanks to you. यही तो reasons है due to which I have my client base walking up to us, discussing opportunity with us on this beautiful digital medium, which is absolutely for free. 27 देशों से, 27 देशों से मेरे ग्राहकों से संबंध हैं, निवेशकों को से संबंध है. इट्स ऑल बिकॉज हम लोग डिजिटली फ्री हैं. एंड नाउ इंडिया इज डिजिटली फ्री इंडिया, आई वुड से.
Right, right, right,
Like from all the income stratas of the society,
right,
we are all on WhatsApps, we are all on Google, and we are all on Google Meet.
right.
So all thanks to this free flexibility of global connectivity,
And I also
we
like
do
to
it very
thank your
easy.
team also, because if I got a query around 9:30, because the official time is certain from X time to Y time, and your team goes in extra mile to put an effort. If I get a lead in the late night hour, also they are ready to arrange the VC for that. One of my clients from US at Texas, I've got a query at a little late hour, and the team is able to manage the VC, and along with that he put his colleague also on the same VC, and in spite of one we get more bookings on that VC. Just it's just because of the efforts that your team is ready to handle the query even at even the late hour, because
Absolutely.
the time gap of the different countries versus India.
Absolutely.
So we have to fix the VC accordingly, and thanks to a big applause to your team also.
Absolutely, I definitely take the pride to be a part of one of the best real estate teams in the world. Rather, I would say in the world, because we are a global brand. If we have reached Dubai for Ayodhya, if we could reach the Times Square in America for Ayodhya, we can reach in any part of the world for any of our clients, because we find client in every individual and in every soul. We have the warmth to cater to every client at his or her convenience. क्योंकि सर मेरे क्लाइंट की एक्सपेक्टेशन मुझे मालूम है. ही wants his questions to be answered. उनको सच जानना है, उनको साइंटिफिक ट्रूथ जानना है कि हम अगर एक जगह पे प्रोजेक्ट ला रहे हैं तो क्यों ला रहे हैं, उससे कनेक्ट कैसे होना है, उससे कनेक्ट होने की आसान बात एक विदेशी निवेशक के लिए कितनी अच्छी है, या कि जितनी आसान होगी अयोध्या के एक निवेशक को, अयोध्या में रहने वाली उत्तर प्रदेश की या एनसीआर की. एंड ईस्ट वेस्ट नॉर्थ साउथ ऑफ इंडिया, our markets are so well educated that people are valuing land as an asset class way above gold, silver, share market, or even FDs or cryptos.
There is one more of the reason of that also is an early retirement. So
Absolutely.
people are today's world of the generation, they are planning on early retirement at an age of 45 or between 40 to 45, 46,
Oh, yes.
and then they just thought, okay, if I want to spend my life, I have to be there in some of the spirituality. So hats off picking the locations which does not only represent our culture, our basic being pride in being an India, connecting to that to the our religion also, the basic roots of the correctness and the humanity.
Right.
So what is the thought behind in identifying the places which is spiritually also connected, and which can also cater the global audience, like Vrindavan, like Ayodhya. Very soon you are coming in different parts of the India also.
Yes.
Later I'll disclose those parts
Yes.
also.
Yes.
But what's the thought behind in making that footprints in Ayodhya and especially in Vrindavan, which is Vrindavan Global? So can I tell about more about Vrindavan Global also?
Sure. Malik ji, the thing is that see हमारे पास निवेशकों के लिए we have, I would say, I would present as HOABL has two viewpoints when it comes to buying land parcels. One, where we buy it at the infrastructure growth corridors and holiday retreat locations, which are exotic, which have the best of the nature and the most rarity of the nature. छोटा उदाहरण देता हूँ, वेस्टर्न कोस्ट ऑफ इंडिया, जिसमें दापोली, अंजरले, गोवा
Neral also.
Goa is a global destination.
Yeah.
Even Neral, which is an investment hotspot for opportunists in
Anjale,
Anjarle is in western coast, that is in Konkan.
the future Goa.
The future Goa, absolutely. Then I'm talking about Alibag, which is the location for creme de la creme to invest near South Mumbai or near Mumbai coast. We are talking about this holiday destinations being one aspect
Right.
where infrastructure is getting connected. जैसे कि एक सागरमाला फिर कोंकण के हाईवेज एक्सपांशन का प्लान था, वो ऑलरेडी जबरदस्त वे में NH66 हाईवे
Yeah.
रैपिड एक्सपांशन पे
Nitin
आया है.
Gadkari ji
Nitin, all
is
thanks to Nitin Gadkari ji. He's a mastermind when it comes to our
right.
highway ministry, and he has done a phenomenal job of putting news to a plan to news to execution.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the reason why Konkan is a superstar of West, along with Alibag and Goa is amazing. It's a global destination.
The
Right?
airport, I visited just last year, Goa. When I enter to the Mopa airport at Goa, it does not feel that I'm in India. It shows that the airport like Vietnam or Bali or something global, the time of, and it is just only 20% operational.
Absolutely.
It's a huge, it feels a pride that you are with a global type of airport. You are a global kind of river, sea, lakes, beaches,
Right.
and the best is the greenery, the
Absolutely.
dense green forest, the AQI level, which we are buying it 100 crore apartments here in Gurgaon also, and but you can't change the AQI. But the level of identification of the products across the places where you have the harmony on the nature elements, like you in all your projects, you very strongly take care of the water bodies, you very strongly take care of the lightning of the project, and you very strongly take care of the horticulture and greenery of the product.
Absolutely.
So the architect which you choose for your every product, like from the Ayodhya or from the Goa Imperial or like from the Anjale or like from the Vrindavan, are of international
Absolutely.
standard.
Yes.
It's not like that you're making it and giving it any XYZ thing to your
Absolutely.
customer.
Yes.
You have a very strong quality of the taste.
Absolutely.
That if I am giving you luxury, I'm not just saying that I will give you luxury. I have the architect which is of international standard. I have the landscaping which is of international standard.
Yeah.
I have the global experience which the House of Abhinandan Lodha team. That is the reason, because bringing a global audience more than across 30 different countries, it's literally not easy. And whenever you are about to launch any product, you get a very huge digital response, because आज तक किसी भी ब्रांड में या डेवलपर में इतना, बिकॉज पहले क्या होता था, यू जस्ट go, come visit, see the sample, see the layout, and then you buy. But the House of Abhinandan Lodha has strategically changed this phenomena, that while sitting in the US or sitting in the Canada, you can also just with the digitalization, you can, and the type of the virtual reality, the type of the graphics, the type of the 3D tools which you use in the presentation and help in selecting the aerial view, the drone shoots, and it's literally the game changer for the reality industry.
Malik ji, these are the real logical points, logical experience tools which my client experiences, and they are way more quicker in decision making and choosing the plot. Be it just application. We may see, sir, Malik ji, मेरे क्लाइंट को बाइंग प्रोसेस बहुत इजी करना है. नॉर्मली मार्केट में जाएंगे तो उनको 5 लाख 10 लाख बड़ी बड़ी अमाउंट्स देनी पड़ती है. वी मेक application process so easy with a very fractional amount of 99,000 only.
Even you can pay with your credit card also.
Absolutely. ये छोड़ दीजिएगा, बार कोड के साथ भी payment.
UPI also.
Absolutely. Every kid has a barcode. So we are going digital and we are technologically very strong, and that's the reason why मेरा निवेशक कोई भी जगह से हो, he buys it.
Yeah.
Very easy, right? Information on presentation, the same presentation is given in the office is what is given on the digital call, on video call. आपको PDF डॉक्यूमेंट्स दिए जाते हैं, रेरा सर्टिफाइड प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं, आपको एलोकेशन के टाइम पे संपूर्ण मार्गदर्शन किया जाता है, पूरा जर्नी आपको एक्सप्लेन किया जाता है, आपको प्राइम प्लॉट्स बताए जाते हैं, आपको पर्सनल एडवाइजरी दी जाती है, आपको पूछा जाता है आपको यही प्लॉट क्यों चाहिए और वो expert advice दी जाती है because we know what it takes to buy a plot. Okay, and sir, buying a plot, buying land was never easy. Buying plot was always easy for someone who was buying it in acres and bigger land parcels. It had its own challenges with little benefits. When we systematized sale of land, we have made it very retail. आप जैसे दुकान में जाते हो, you want to buy X, Y, Z, you get these options, you buy it. We keep all the options. मेरा निवेशक सबसे बड़ा निवेशक है सर, क्योंकि वो उसके जीवन का सबसे बड़ा निवेश कर रहा है, not because of the square feet area. Okay, he's making the right choice. He's going for 1200. We basically keep base inventories, mid inventories, and bigger inventories as well. And
So,
our inventories are
what is
easily
what
customizable.
is the minimum inventory which mostly of your projects would start for the plot size of the build-up area and the
On an average, to say what has commonly been the square feet size of most of our projects, uh, except for Alibag and few other, which are very affluent, it lands up being 1200 in most of the cases
starting?
starting. And then depends how our strategy department plans, and then what the client's expectation land up being. So accordingly, the maps are all ready with all the permissions. So we have options for all.
Yeah, one more thing which I personally and also as a feedback of the different customer, I would like to give that you very strongly emphasize on the clubs of your every property. What's the reason behind that?
Sure. Uh, Good point. I would like to connect this with both the point of views of my company. We at the House of Abhinandan Lodha, uh, we basically, as I told you, we do things differently and we think differently as well. हम लोग बेसिकली खुद प्लॉट्स और इन्वेस्टमेंट्स जो लाते हैं, वी डू इट इन टू पॉइंट ऑफ लोकेशंस. नंबर वन इज द हॉलिडे रिट्रीट exotic locations where the land is getting shorter and in scarcity day by day. And second thing is the spiritual powerhouses of the world, spiritual locations. Because spiritual tourism is the biggest in India. We have already seen during Mahakumbh. We already saw that during the Pran Pratishtha event on 22nd of January 2024. And we also experienced it in a big way for Vrindavan, which is more than a location, it's the life at Vrindavan. So you just hear one sound in Vrindavan, that is Radhe Radhe. That is from the station to any gully or chauraya in Vrindavan. It's a magical city. So just to give you a perspective, House of Abhinandan Lodha, we look at our investors to be very radiant and dynamic investors who are looking out for return on investment by possession because it's a growth corridor, be it holiday destination, exotic holiday destination like Goa, Dapoli, Anjarle, or Alibag, or even Neral. Or as a matter of fact, it's a spiritual location where land is actually very scarce. Usme we buy, उसमें we invest heavily with a very scientific approach, naturally at a strategic, logical, geographical point in that locality. Like in Ayodhya, we are the closest branded land development with a five-star hotel
Yeah, we know.
and the only palatial brand which our India has with utmost pride, I would say, that is Leela Palaces and Hotels.
Yeah.
So we are the only project. We are we are the second pride in Ayodhya after Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi
And the
Mandir.
people who bought it in the first phase get a very good and strong capital appreciation when you launch the
Phenomenal.
another phase. So the first time investor who have already invested in the Ayodhya first phase put a little pride that once you make that the product delivered, the ROI would be more than 6 or 6.5%, which they rarely see in the commercials.
Absolutely. See, that's what uh, a branded land development promises. When we talk about wealth, it's very easy to use this word wealth. But how? Wealth is definitely very scientifically calculated. It's logic, it's compounding, it's money making money. So निवेशक जो लोगों ने अयोध्या में डाला था, लाइक एक उदाहरण देता हूँ, जो निवेशकों ने कोंकण में डाला था इन अंजरले दापोली, दे आर ऑलरेडी एट अ गेन ऑफ 269% ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ 2020 2022 से लेके
Two
2021
years, 2 years.
2021 से लेके, सो अराउंड 3 to 4 years टाइम में इतना रिटर्न देयर इज नो मार्केट हु हैज गिवन,
And along with delivery also, the
along with
Goa,
delivery, absolutely.
the Goa, even the Anjarle also the first of Bliss they had just
Yeah,
been
Isle
delivered.
of Bliss was at
Isle of Bliss,
Napoli.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So they had been delivered. So what are the future things the AO HOABL is expanding, and we have the head office in Gurgaon. So what you are planning something in Gurgaon also?
Definitely, that is the test of time. I would not be able to. I would not be. Uh,
Because
uh,
every investor asks you, you had a head office in Gurgaon, you are selling Ayodhya, you are selling Vrindavan, you are selling Neral, you are selling Dapoli, Anjarle, Mathiran. When you will welcome and open the doors in the Millennium City, Gurgaon also.
मलिक जी, आपका सवाल बहुत बढ़िया है, उसका जवाब भी बढ़िया होगा, definitely, as it's a futuristic question.
Yeah.
The answer would also be in the future. But only thing is very very important for us to know, uh, wherever we are located, the location is a brand. Along with that, the growth has been superficially high. Uh, Now it's the big boom time for Ayodhya. It's the big boom time for even Kopoli.
Vrindavan also.
And Vrindavan also lands up being the superstar. Uh, the land is very limited.
Yeah.
We are located at the location which is the heart of Braj Bhumi. जो लोग ऑलरेडी, आई एम श्योर एनसीआर नॉर्थ ऑफ इंडिया का मार्केट बहुत वर्सेटाइल है व्हेन इट कम्स टू बाइंग एंड सेलिंग ऑफ लैंड. You all are way more resilient when it comes to land as a investment proposition. तो our customers already know, आपके निवेशकों को भी already पता है, they are very well traveled at वृंदावन, at अयोध्या very regularly. वृंदावन की खासियत ये है कि ब्रज, ये लोकेशन वृंदावन, मथुरा, बरसाना और गोवर्धन पर्वत के ये चारों कोनों के बीच का रीजन जो है वो है ब्रज भूमि. नाउ जो भी प्राचीन हजारों साल पुरानी जो बसावट है वो है वृंदावन, वृंदावन की भूमि पर, मथुरा की भूमि पर, बरसाना की भूमि पर और गोवर्धन पर्वत की भूमि पर. जो बीच का जो एरिया है, that has been declared by Mathura Vrindavan Development Authority as an R zone, यानी रेसिडेंशियल जोन.
Oh wow.
तो वो खुद मथुरा वृंदावन डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी खुद रेसिडेंशियल डेवलपमेंट का बहुत ही बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट ला रही है, अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग डेवलपमेंट ऑन द सेम रोड वेयर वी आर.
Okay.
So out of 750 acres which is allocated towards R zone, not R zone, residential zone.
Right, right, right.
Think about it. वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी इस्कॉन टेम्पल, इस्कॉन संस्था ने ऑलरेडी दे हैव डन अ लैंड एक्विजिशन, huge land acquisition. I don't want to talk about that for some reasons, but the land is getting scarce at a very rapid pace on Radha Kund Road.
Okay.
Radha Kund Road is directly connected to NH44 North South India corridor.
Right, right, right.
So आपको दिल्ली से वृंदावन आना है तो आपको NH44 ही लेना पड़ता है. We are located at a road which is going to be the largest internal road of entire Braj region.
So the traveling time would be reduced.
Negligible in from hours to minutes. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
We are located at an iconic location. The location is very closer to the station, very accessible to NH44 highway, very closer to Govardhan, very closer to Barsana, hop, skip, and jump distance to Vrindavan, and very closer to National Highway 530B and to Mathura as well. अब इसके अलावा मैं वृंदावन प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बहुत कुछ बोल सकता हूँ
we'll
डेफिनेटली
cover up and then
आपके क्लाइंट्स को आई वांट टू सी them doing a lot of applications.
yeah, we will take them all on the VCs along with you for
Absolutely,
that.
get them soon because right
Sure.
now it is basically high time,
Yeah.
and this is the best time. I would say Merry Christmas to all of them, including you and your family, Malikji.
Thanks a lot.
So y'all are all welcome at HOABL. You choose, you put your heart on us, on our locations, and Malik ji would be the one who would be hosting you, and I would be the one who would be helping you along with my team. Um, if you have any questions, please do route it to Malik ji, and we would be privileged to help you on any project information. And happy business, Malik ji.
Thank you so very much, Kunal sir, for giving your valuable time and giving so much information to our viewers. Merry Christmas once again to all the viewers, and in advance, a very happy New Year. We will meet you shortly. If you have any queries for regarding any of the HBL, any project, then we are here to just connect with you with Kunal sir to help you, ease you to strengthen your journey and making your investment much wiser. We'll meet you shortly in another video. Till that, enjoy the time with your family, friends, and keep investing.
Keep investing. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Done, sir.
I covered up all the points. There was one